Opening face-off versus the Lightning. Yeah, Justin, Dave, Jess, Thomas, Emily on the ice. Lightning wins. So we recoup it back. Pass up to Justin, and oh no, what do we see here? That the Dave turn, the Dave pirouette once again strikes again. Oh well, okay. So what could we have done better? I think. Yeah, a better pass. No turning the other way for Dave. Probably, maybe could have helped there. And let's just kind of see Jess as well. Well, I don't know. So many passes just off the mark. All right. So Lightning gets it. Emily tries to stop it. Does an okay job stopping him. Pass out front. Stopped by Thomas. Nice. Ooh. That looked a little scary for a second. Yeah. Okay. Almost tipped it. Probably gotta tie up a stick there. But alright. Just powering. Oh, just lost the balance a little bit there. It's a little scrambly on this first shift. Just off the mark with the pass as well. Shot, big rebound. Oh my goodness. Go for a defensive line change. Justin has gone for the change as well. Just going for the change. Dave coming in. Dangle, dangle. 5-hole Dave. No. Shut down. Rebound by Alex. Also shut down. So pretty uneventful first shift. Let's see. What else is on the game? Second shift. So face-off win. And Ernest goes for the one-touch pass. And I feel like here, what he should have done before he one-touches, you can see how there's no pressure from this red tape. And Frankie is going the long way route. And in my opinion, I think what Ernest should have done, and he should have, like, as long as he has a scan up and identifies it, if he's able to settle it down and kind of fake that he could be threatening a shot, could be doing all sorts of stuff, right? He could skate up a little bit before he one touches, like that. Then it'll really like force this player to really bite, and it'll give Fee a lot more space to operate with. Now, part 2 to that equation is you can see here it's kind of rolling and bobbling, and then when he one touches it, it's also kind of rolling and bobbling, and it needs Fion's needs to kind of settle it down. So if Ernest is able to receive and settle it a little bit, a couple stick handles, see, and then passes it nice tape to tape flat on the ice, I think it'll create more offensive threat. And plus, if he's able to settle it, he can really kind of cause this player to bite harder. But anyways, let's continue. Yeah, and here's a demonstration, because Ernest wasn't able to draw this player in. Now Frankie's fairly close to Fee, but she still has kind of room to skate in. A little bit of a forced pass there, not a huge fan of that. Right into the skate, unfortunately. And as you can see, Lena's covered, Alex is covered, so whether she wants to go down deeper and then find lanes this way or curl around, It's up to her. But definitely forcing a pass, we try to avoid that as best we can. And of course, banana peel. We gotta always show banana peels. Let's rewind that. Show it one more time. All right, so let's continue. Let's see what else we can see. Nice interception pass by Alex there. Oh, he's got it. She's going back up one more time. Oh, couldn't quite. So I think we also talked about this last week. Notice how Fee does the pass right there. And in my opinion, rather than her staying down here and coming along like that, if she did the route like this, little pass could be quite deadly. Or she can opt to stay here as well. Some thoughts there. Big chance, block shot. But Lena's in a good spot. Good old magic spot, my favorite spot. And gets a good chance. Everywhere else positioning's good. Oh, that's not a good time to change. Hold on. Ugh. Sketchy, but we get out of the zone. Yeah. Some thoughts there. Here we saw Jeff going over to the bench, wasting everybody's time. What is he doing? We gotta invoice him for the lost ice time. Alright, as usual, we gotta show banana peels. Whoa, what in the world happened there? Just caught an edge or something. She went flying. Oh my goodness. So this one is the note for Lena. I think we've talked about the moment you have this happen, rather than staying there any longer, my opinion is you skate away and then come back down. So it's kind of, you get away from them just momentarily and then you sneak back down, and it should give you that chance to be able to get that puck touch rather than being intercepted like that. So boom, you see someone right there, you start skating up a little bit, then start sneaking back down, and by the time Kathy's ready, you should be kind of skating forward, and then whoop, maybe a chance to shoot. And try to be in front of the defender. So it's going to be just getting that body positioning, and you might get a chance to shoot. Now this play right here, it could have, I didn't really notice this player, but in a given another situation where perhaps this player does not exist, the idea was perhaps we cut across, this guy's getting all crisscrossed, applesauced. So if Justin's able to slow down and then crisscross back the other way with a little drop, it can create some pretty dangerous chances where this guy's getting all crossed up left and right. And then as we're drawing players this way, Justin can sneak out that way, so everyone's coming along for the ride. And then he comes in and shoots. Now what happened instead was a little pass, and then I thought, oh, what we could do is maybe create a little screen, and the moment I pass, you get a shot. Justin aims for that short side top corner, misses high and wide. We got some more banana peels. Oh no. So good. We got a lot of banana peels this game. So after this banana peel, we do have the puck coming back to where do we see it? Right here. Goes back to Emily's possession. So at this point, we can see all these Lightning players on this side of the ice. Simple, easy play is just skate it back to our zone, wait for our forwards to come back. Gotta get Jess get off the ice, and then, up from the ice, and then, back in our zone so we can go back for an attack. What do we do instead? Big mistakes is, can't really tell, but right now Thomas has the puck, so instead of resetting, we pass it up, and we're only at center ice right now, so very close to getting forecheck pressured, and our forwards aren't even back on side yet, right? We gotta be more patient with the puck. And then problem number 2, bump pass up the boards. We're still not on side, so what's the rush, right? What is the rush? Results in just knocking the puck out over the boards, and then now you do the face off. So it goes from our puck possession with no forechecking pressure, where we could have easily turned back around on the rush and get zone entry, and we've turned that into a neutral zone face off. So yeah, gotta be a little bit more patient. Gotta be a little bit more patient. Alright, so I think common theme in our game is our breakouts were horrendous, simply put. We could try to, let's break it down. Let's try to break it down and see where we're going wrong. And how we could fix things. So, number 1, we've kind of talked about positioning wise. We usually want to get nice and down and low, where so Alex is a little high, we can get down here, and then Lena, if you can get down here on the boards, it's going to be ideal. Ray is actually in a really good spot. So number 1, what do we want to do? So the first thing is Emily's chasing down the puck, which is fine. Now if she's able to, do fancy schmancy stuff, fake the turn, go back around, and all that, yeah, we could do that. That's option number 1. I don't expect her to do that. I don't expect anyone on our team to be able to do that, but if we can, that's certainly an option. Now, option 2, to not be so fancy schmancy, is actually hold on to the puck and then protect it and then do your head scan. So rather than getting rid of it right away, we know there's forechecking pressure. But if if there's on a particular side, left side, right side, you can stop it and protect it. You're just trying to keep the puck as far away from them as possible. So if we just play this a little bit more, if you can tell, oh, forechecking pressure right there, and she just stops it and is able to protect it, and then sees that, oh, there's open space on this side. Then she can turn up ice, nice tape to tape pass to either Ray or Lena, and we're off to the races, right? Now she opts to do option 3, passing to the D2D partner. Perfectly fine as well. And then option 4, I would probably rank that as option 3 as well, D2D partner, or if you're able to skate it to the safety zone. In this case, she's not able to, so we'll kind of scratch that off, but for everyone else, that is always going to be an option. Now, D2D pass, boom, right here, should have, in my opinion, Thomas should have settled it down And if he feels he's not ready, either puck protect it by facing the boards. Number 2, skate it to the safety zone behind that net, where at this point, Emily should be starting to widen out right here, so as a D partner without the puck. And then all at the same time looking for the center pass option, which is Ray. He's ready. And for Ray, he should be putting stick on the ice and be like, Thomas, 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 I'm open to help him out. And then the last option, in my opinion, is to ring it up the boards. Ringing up the boards is like your last, like this is your, you have nothing else you can do, because ringing up the boards is it's the hardest pass to receive, rather than tape to tape, blah blah blah. Ringing up the boards is the hardest pass. So if you don't have to do that, try not to do that. So there's a tough pass for Alex to receive. Now it's made even worse for him because he's so high up. I've said this red line is the bare minimum we want to be, unless it's like wide open ice. Like unless the D is like back at center ice, there's no forecheckers around, then you can start to sneak up. But if we can get closer, like even where that ref is, it's going to be better. So tough pass right there. And then now, because he's kind of so far up, there's pressure there. Alex isn't able to turn up ice freely, right? So there's some problems there. Now we've opted to do a little reset. Perfectly fine. Perfectly fine to do a reset. There's a lot of pressure on this side of the ice. Now what we should have seen is Emily over here. Thomas can skate over here behind the net. Little pass, maybe even before that to Emily. Boom, skate up the ice. Wingers, ready to go. And then Ray's also following. So if you ever find pressure, we just move to the other side. You just go left to right, right to left, right to left, left to right, right? What we've opted to do instead, banging up the boards, turnover. Oh gosh, right? And so we're stuck in the zone, but fortunately Alex is a little relentless on putting pressure there, and we're back out. But this is not a clean breakout. This was just fortuitous with the bounces and Alex's tenaciousness. Certainly, yeah, I think we gotta look for tape to tape, good first passes, and also trying to protect the puck a bit better. And then the last option is throwing it up the boards. Like you throw up the boards if you're tired and you want to ice it, or if there's so many people on you that you can't go anywhere, you don't know what to do, then you huck it up the boards, get it anywhere but in front of the net. But otherwise, I think it's going to be the last option. I promised I would do this, so I'll do it. We got the Dave pirouette one more time. I'll do it until you start turning the other way. I think this was a little bit of a mistake. So you see here, Jess is skating it up, and whenever we're in the offensive zone, we always try to want to maintain some sort of triangle. And so in this case, Jess is going towards a net. We could say Dave could go to the net. We could say Kathy could go to the net. That's fine. You know, you'd be forming some basis of a triangle, at least 2 points. And now one person should be considering being the high man, the one that kind of stays behind the play a little bit. So whether it is Dave just staying behind and we form a triangle, or whether it is Kathy coming in behind, slotting back, forming a triangle. And so I think the mistake here is they all are basically going towards the net. We got the perfect straight line positioning, and so we get a turnover, and no one. I think the problem becomes, number one, it's not really any good passing positions, unless like maybe we could say Kathy might have an opportunity if Jess shoots and there's a rebound. However, without a person staying back, this poke check, if someone comes in, they could easily swoop in and pick it up. So that, I think that was a slight mistake there, not kind of looking with where your teammates are. I would probably argue that Kathy should have been the one that stays back. The way the play was developing, space was kind of opening up in this kind of general vicinity, trending this way. So just coming back like this gives you a lot of opportunity to watch how the play develops. But she rips hard, does a hard stop, and now she has to go all the way back. So some thoughts there. Now continuing on, they break into the zone, and Ernest gets it. And in my opinion, this is a good time to just settle it down, look up ice, get a clean tape-to-tape pass. Instead, common theme again, we're just bonking pucks off the boards. Now, I guess in this case it is okay because Kathy's kind of there, but you know, I just think that we're defaulting to bonking pucks off the boards rather than looking to clean tape-to-tapes, and that is affecting our breakouts. Some more banana peels, except caused by Wes. Good thing Jess was able to keep her head up. This might feel some effects of whiplash today. Now, this was, that's a little comment for Justin. So, this right here, theoretically, I could probably swing it wide myself, but just watch how Justin's pathing puts it, I can never pass him. Straight line, straight line, straight line, straight line until there. And so what I think he should have done is the moment he bumps it like this, he needs to beeline it wide and then start skating up rather than this kind of terrible path like this. Because from starting here, I'm looking like to pass to him. I'm looking. All I can see is the back of his head, back of his head, back of his head. And then I finally see Jess coming up. And so that creates like the best option. Unfortunately, couldn't quite get it on her tape, but yeah. So the big change is Justin needs to swing out wide immediately. So from this to this point is not a pass option, but from here all the way here, it's I could pass, I could pass, I could pass, I could pass, right? Versus no way, Jose, no way, no way, no way, no way. Okay, maybe there. So that's kind of like the basis of being able to even pass. Can't pass it to you if I can only see the back of your head. Alright, so coming into the zone, Jess, Cardozo lets Jess handle the puck there, which is nice. So I think one comment from here, yeah, okay, so formation is pretty good. Got the triangle going on. I can see Jess trying to get the pass to Justin. It wasn't, this is a little different. It's not quite a force. He's got the stick in the lane as opposed to throwing the puck into the skates. So it's a fair attempt right there. Don't mind that at all. But from here, I do remember just calling. So that's good communication and being there. Now I think here, rather than turning around and throwing the pass out front, what you could have considered, because you are left-handed, is to swing the play from a left to right, and that'll, rather than doing a full turn like this, stationary, which eats up a lot of time to do that, what becomes a lot easier is you skate across to the other side, and then someone could swing across, and then that pass opens up. And if you don't see that opening up, you just continue all the way to the circle, to the half wall, see what develops there. You can continue around, you can go back around, look for passes. So don't be ever afraid to, like, if you to do that, and also like considerations of just moving the play from left to right. Something to consider for a left-handed shooter. And then Thomas had a decent chance, just missed the net wide. That's unfortunate. Now that's a forced pass. Who are you throwing the pass to? Nobody's there, Justin. There's a ghost in the slot. Just got the pass a little outside, unfortunately. Jess is there ready to pick it up. And so another bit of a forced pass right there. And I think this is another one where if Jess, you're able to be a little bit more, hold on to it until you get to your forehand, whether like you can opt to continue skating up and then even pass to Emily, or go around the circle. There's a little bit of a gap going on right here, or even turning back around, protecting it along the boards, and then sending it back down low rather than doing a backhand pass, I think would be something would have been better. But those are just some thoughts there. Obviously, game is going on at a fast pace. Can't think through all the options, but yeah, some things to think about. All right, is this a monster pinch by the D or what? Oh my goodness, we're talking the left D going in on the forecheck on the right hand side. My goodness, almost forces a turnover, but like still. And then if you're gonna be forechecking that hard, we're gonna need to hustle back a little bit. This is a 3-on-2 situation going on. Poor Ernest back on Lonely Island over there. We got at one Lightning ahead of 3 defenders. Gonna shoot for the rebound. My goodness, not looking so good. Thankfully, Cliff directs it onto the right hand corner, but you know, could have easily been a goal if it directed it to this player right here. Sketchy. Oh, the double dangles. Oh, continuing on. I think it would have been nice to have someone to be open for him to be passing to. I think opportunity right here, and is to cut to the middle to shoot rather than aiming through his crotch. But nevertheless, that is fine. Let's just roast Ray, because this was kind of funny. Somehow he's got this talent where we got 2 forwards right before the pass, and somehow it goes in between them. How is this possible? How is this possible, Ray? Tape to tape, tape to tape. Some more banana peels. We got banana peels galore today. This time it's feed. Why don't we show the Lightning's banana peels? This one looks crazy. Splits again. Oh my goodness. He's going all over the place. Body's hitting the floor. So good step up here, Ernest, to kind of intercept that bounce pass off the boards and sends it down the middle. Now, I did talk with Justin on the bench about this. I thought this was quite optimistic on his end to try to send it back, And I think my opinion is, so we've drawn 1, 2, 3, 4 players into the middle, and we're sending it out wide. And so from here, Justin's got quite a bit of space to work with to start bringing it down into the zone. And he's good at protecting the puck, and I think that's what he should have done. He tries to send it back across. Obviously, there's just heavy traffic and gets picked off. Now, fortunately, Officer Jess is on the case and somehow bumps it over to Justin, who gets a shot, blocked, shot again, rolling, and then Jeff just makes a save. I don't know how that happened, but still stands. I still think in this case it got a little optimistic with this much traffic to send it back across. And I think the play was Justin needs to, this is the space, he's got to take it, he's got to take it down himself and find those lanes. So I think that's the play there for future situations. We got Roast Ray again. What is that? Tape to tape pass to the Lightning. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. You got space to work with. You could have even gone east-west, moving laterally and pushing the forwards forward, and then these defense are going back. Like, you could have done a lot of things. You're killing me. Oh my goodness. Even if you get that pass to Alex, you're just setting him up for failure. Like, ugh, you're killing me here, Ray. This one was pretty funny. So Kathy's coming in, zipping left and right, and making all these fancy moves. Gets blocked, but what's hilarious, you know what? I think Dave steps on the ice, and his other foot is still on the bench. Oh, that's unfortunate. I guess, I mean, your foot was still on the bench, but I guess they won't let you get away with that. That's pretty funny. Hey, look at this. I want to showcase this. So Kathy puts her body against the boards, the whole equipment, and what does that result in? We know they like to rim the puck off the boards. Boom, stops it dead in its tracks. I'm disappointed by that play though. So let's kind of recap this. What could she have done better? Let's highlight it. Let's just highlight. Let's highlight it. Let's just highlight it. Look at all that glorious space she could have taken. Or nice inside shot. You could have just gone in and shot here. Or you don't even have to shoot. Like, just skating in the middle draws these players towards you. And then passing lanes open up. Passing lanes open up. So that, unfortunately, turnover. Alright, here's another demonstration of failed breakouts. So the good thing is how she takes that puck and gathers it behind the net. Now here's the mistake. In my opinion, she should have stopped up right there. Boom, stop. You can see this forechecker. And if she did that, like right now you can see her head is down at the puck, looking down, looking down, looking down, looking down. All of a sudden, oh my god, there's 91 right in my face. And if she was able to stop right here, take a look, you'll see 91 is here. Then she could have just gone, whoops, go back the other way, see you later, sucker. Nice pass to Jess, nice pass to Dave, any of those options, right? Instead, our big problem, we got pressure. So now we're defaulting, bonking pucks off the boards, which is not what we don't want to do unless it's the last resort, which in this case it was the last resort. And now puck's still in our zone, and we got to play defense again. But let's keep watching. So Ernest now gets the puck, gets heavy pressure, stops up, perfect. That's actually really nice. We get a good clean for pretty good. Clean pass, tape to Dave, and now we're out. That's a good breakout. That's a good first pass. Uh-oh, Spaghetti-O. We caught Dave on a long shift. About 2 minutes 50 seconds. And I've been asked to provide some context on any long shifts. So we know Dave got on for that that offside on Kathy. So that was pretty funny. And I think about here-ish was approaching like a minute 30, minute 45 is my rough estimate. And then we got kind of hemmed in our zone for another minute 15. So that is about the context there for this one. Our first victim. I think we're about to witness a series of failed breakouts, and they, in my opinion, I think they got progressively worse. So first one could have been on the mark. I just want to see this one. So gets it. I think, yeah, a little bit too much mustard on that pass. Couldn't cleanly receive it. That's fine. The attempt was there, not a problem. So Justin intercepts this one. A little bit too much mustard on that backhand one as well. I think if he was able to, so number one is if he's able to protect that puck and get it into the corner, whether you reset it, whether you get it behind the net, that's fine. You can start skating up the ice. I don't like the huck up like that, because let's put it this way, if you can't get it to the pass, there's a really big risk. Up the middle, the D intercepts it, and then now they skate back down, and that's a really high dangerous chance. So we're throwing pucks up the middle. We could call it a mini pizza. We could. So that's number two. And now they're getting it back in the zone, and they'll dump in. So at this point, we should be getting the puck. That's fine. Right now we're just hucking it out of the zone rather than settling it down, trying to look for the clean pass, either whether through the middle, like I don't know, if Thomas could hold on to it for a second, look for that pass to the winger, whether it could be a chip up, it could be down in the middle, or just send it back down for a reset, get it to Emily. Instead it hits Justin's stick or pants, I don't know, but back in a dump down. I think we get the puck again. We should be able to settle it. Oh. So it clears it out of the zone. Okay. That's 3-4 times, right? We're not able to get it cleanly out. Shot on net. Alright, now we should be able to... Oh gosh. That's 5 times. Dump in. So now we gotta settle down. We got 2 forecheckers. We gotta settle down this rim up. Like, yeah. I don't know. I don't think I need to explain that one too much more. But that is the struggle. And so the only times we're able to break it out is if we're getting turnovers. We're catching defensive turnovers rather than getting clean breakouts, which is really not what we should be aiming for. Yeah, so that's unfortunate. And then fan to pass, gosh darn it. Disaster. Okay, hold on. I gotta rewind this one first. So Ray's coming up. Stops up. Alex is in front of the net. And Ray's going for the shot. Kind of fans on it. Belina's right there, Ray. Ugh. Bank pass off. We lost the foot race. That's fine. Big chance right there. That's not a... That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. But we are losing track of the player in the slot. Let's see if anything... Ooh. Yeah. A little bit forgetful there. And I'd say... Ugh. Still nobody's covering that player. That's pretty sketch, guys. But we're able to get it out. Some sketch defense. Like, not the breakaway, just the one after that. So I gotta give props to Alex here. Does an excellent job back checking, stops that threat, stick lifts. And what I wanted to point out is he's starting to skate up ice, sees that he's getting closed off, and he stops up, and he doesn't panic, he doesn't throw it anywhere, he's still holding possession of that puck. And I'm pretty sure he's looking for it. Hey, is there any D back here to pass to? I think at this point Fee should be getting over here to try to help facilitate because Ernest is not there. And then you guys can just crisscross, right? Swap around. And we should be also seeing some sort of center or anyone helping out. But he does an excellent job maintaining control of the puck, and then we're able to get out of the zone. So pretty good. And it's kind of goes back to saying I'd rather people lose the puck off their stick through poke checking or pressure than just throwing it away blindly, because that's usually going to result in a turnover. And here's a great demonstration of Alex not giving the puck away, and we are coming out ahead. So Alex continuing his streak of defending that puck, holding it along the boards with good pressure on him. Able to get it over to Ray. One touch pass to Jess, so Jess just wasn't quite ready for that, but that's fine. Able to still kind of get a backhand whack towards the net. Loads up for a shot. Gets deflected to the back of the net. But that looked pretty cool. I like some identifications that we want to point out is Alex is getting hassled, so immediately we get support. Now I think yeah, so that's actually a good identification from Ray. He sees 15s right here, so Halfwall's getting closed off, so he's hustling back behind the net, and Jess is also getting back there in case no one is there. And so boom, perfect. Identifies, hey, we're doubled up. We don't need two people over here. So if Ray's there, Jess is gonna hustle back out. We can form triangles, which is perfect. And it results in a chance. Now, yeah, it's unfortunate that Jess wasn't just quite ready for that one. His body positioning, that's fine. It's also kind of on Ray to kind of make sure, like, we could be all fancy that we want with one touches, but if the person's not ready to receive the puck, I think it's good to hold on to it. Yeah, we're definitely, I think that's just kind of like a minor comment where we're getting a lot too fancy with our one touches. And I think sometimes it's just kind of maybe it looks cool for the highlights, but I think we all forget we're not a bunch of NHLers, so not everyone's able to react right away to one touches as well. All right, more breakouts. So this should be easy. We got firm control behind the net. At this point, I think Dave should be swinging along and probably helping out and say Thomas, 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 and then look for that short pass. Again, I think we're defaulting too much to rimming it along the boards. Easy pickings for this player. Also, part 2 to that equation, we're far too high up. Again, we want to see Lena probably down here is where I would probably prefer to see. Otherwise, shot on net. Let's see how we get up. I think forechecked turned over. So again, Thomas has firm control. Defaulting to rimming it around. Easy pickings for number 90, but Lena's able to fight that off. Another turnover. Yeah. I think common theme, we're just defaulting to boards rather than going for the tape to tape. Let's see if Kathy gets a good chance here. Nope. Stopped by Sam. Absolute shutdown D by him. Annoying. So some more failed breakouts coming up right here. So we get puck possession in the corner. Right, another default rim up the boards. In this case, we're able to get it. Just tries to chip it through, but you know, again, we're just okay, hold on, this is not looking good. What are you doing over here, Kathy? Need I say more? Need I say more? Jess has got firm control. Kathy could have been way up here. Way up here. Zip pass. Let's count some numbers. 1 lightning player. 2 lightning players. 3, 4, 5. Zip pass. Break away. So we all know this sequence. This is Lena's first goal coming up. Pretty good long shift in the offensive zone. Here's another kind of recap on this one. They love chipping it along the boards. We saw Kathy doing it earlier. Put all your equipment against the boards. If they're gonna rim it, it's just gonna hit a piece of your nice padded, excellent hockey equipment. Not gonna feel a thing, and it's gonna stop that puck dead in its tracks. Justin tries for the short side corner, couldn't quite hit it. Using that edge of the circle again, we've kind of talked about in the past. If we can continue our momentum, skating in either direction, we can go around the circle, we can continue going up, pass it to Fee, she can go across, things like that. We can come back down, options like that. We've kind of discussed that last week, so we can review that. One timer, Justin couldn't quite get it, and then here, boom, pass to Lena, sneaks it in. First goal in league play. Excellent. Now for Lena, now it's just me being picky, and let's kind of rewind. I wanted to focus on Lena's positioning. Even though she scored here, we can always kind of pick some efficiencies. Right here, I think I would have liked her maybe a little bit higher, somewhere around here. You can see how it's really open, right? And that's just going to help her get the puck if that ever happens. She's kind of right there, like in a good spot. And then right here, what I think she should have done is almost get all the way to the boards and then kind of continue skating a little bit before she gets back to this area. And let's play. You can see how she stops, pivots, and then she has to forward skate again. And again, that's just not really energy efficient. And part 2 to that equation, let's say I opted to chip it back down the boards. She won't be really ready there unless she gets closer to the boards. And if she's able to get close to the boards, then she can pick it up and then also kind of skate up the circle herself if she wants to. So that's kind of point number 2, and then point number 3 is right here. You can see how she's kind of on that far side. If you've got that ice in half, I would have preferred her maybe more so around here. And the reason is because she's on that left side, you can see how close this player was able to almost intercept that puck. Now if she was over here, she'll probably get that puck first and also have body separation, a little bit of distance, and then maybe get off that shot a little bit sooner. But this is just nitpicking, and so some thoughts there. Now I also wanted to make some comments on Ernest. So you can see he's quite active, and I think he's choosing to be active on the wrong side of the ice, and let me explain why. So typically I would prefer the D to be on this side if the puck is on this side of the ice, and that's just going to be making sure we can lock down this blue line in case any pucks leak through. We can lock it down, and you can see right here when we start going in the middle, he's also venturing out to the middle. It's kind of a dangerous play because let's say we lose it here, and because he snuck in, there's nobody locking down the fort back here. I would have rather see Fee kind of leaking, like sneaking into the zone, and then Ernest staying back when the puck is on this side. Now, on the contrary, when the puck goes on the left-hand side is when Ernest is being conservative, whereas I'd rather him, because the puck is on this side, Fion should be the one that's conservative, and he's going to be something leaking down the zone. So you can see how he's very conservative up here, whereas the moment that puck is right here, if Ernest was able to sneak to here, that's like prime scoring opportunity, right? And that opens up the opportunity right here. Should have been if Ernest was already in the zone. Zip a pass, boom. Big shot coming up right now. So it's really, he is being active on the wrong side of the ice. Now again, right here, puck is on the right hand side and he's sneaking up. Whereas in my opinion, I think this is where he wants to be conservative, locking down that blue line. And because it's on the right hand side, now it's Fee's turn to start sneaking down into the slot. So it's kind of remembering strong side D, strong side being wherever that side of the puck on, we want that D to lock down the fort, and the weak side, so in this case it's Fee on the left hand side, is the one that wants to create that sneaky beaky offensive chances. So some comments there as well. It's basically Ernest is being too active on the side that we typically don't want him to be active, and then he's being conservative on the side where we want him to be active. So some comments there. So breakout, good, excellent tape to tape pass up to Jess, but this clip was mainly of some suspicious help. Okay, maybe he saw countdown time, I don't want to waste my energy. Okay, fine, but I don't know, man, did your controller die? Another one, I know I'm just picking on Thomas here. Another defaulting, rimming it around the boards, whereas looking for that tape to tape is important. But just for funny sakes, we saw Wes charging to the boards, boom, face plants into the boards, comes up, starts putting pressure on Lena. Now I do like Lena's tenacity in keeping that puck and then causing Wes to stumble. And oh my god, Ray. Going back to your old habits with the sharp angle shots. I know you got a powerful shot, but can you pick a better spot to shoot? Like, could you not just cut to the middle and open up your hips and shoot? You could definitely, you could outskate Jackie here for sure. Like, why are you shooting from there? All right, let's see this offensive shift. Nice keep by Thomas. Is it staying in the zone? No, but I feel like something happens. Is this the shift that Ray scores? I don't know, quite remember, but let's just watch it anyways. Nice stop up. No, it looks like this is not the shift that he scores. Alright, looks like Fee is my other victim. Say bonking pucks off the boards again. Versus, quite clearly, we could have easily gone back behind the net to our little safety zone. Take a look, tape to tape pass. Get that first clean pass. And we're going to be breakout magic. Bonking pucks off the boards. Like, it can work. You can do bounce passes. You can do that. Hard rims are going to be my no-nos. But let's watch this defensive. After here, do we get it out? Looks like we're good to go. Looks like a promising rush right here. Oh, I remember this one. Jeff's completely lost in that. Jeff is like, let's draw a little diagram. We got the net. We got Jeff over here in his goalie pads. Kathy had the entire net to shoot at. The entire net. Just misses outside. Unfortunate. Was a good opportunity. Just unfortunately could not hit the mark. And let's see this breakout. Oh my gosh. Let's do that. Let's watch it one more time. Ah, disappointing. Banana peels. Let's watch that one more time. Here is another clip. So I think I was roasting Justin earlier. So Ernest is kind of, he's got his, I can see his face. I certainly can, but the problem with being able to pass it to him is his body positioning. It's kind of a tough one to feed it up while he's kind of ahead of me like this. And in my opinion, if Ernest was able to, right here, zip to the right hand side where the dead open ice is. Like, he doesn't even have to be all the way to the boards, just needs, let's say, if I'm occupying this lane, I don't want him in front of me. It's just way easier if he's just a lane over. This is a much easier pass to send, and it's going to be easier for him to receive. So the tough part is he is slowly making his way over, but if he was able to get there sooner, like right here is cuts out, then a little simple lead pass, and I could he's probably going to have enough speed to go in for a nice good chance right here. So right here I opt to get it to Lena. Unfortunately couldn't handle it, but and I think Ernest had a really good chance here. I think if he was able to get over here, something, we could have gotten something to happen. It's kind of on me to probably keep it a little longer to make it happen. Yeah, it was a good chance developing. 3-on-1. That's too bad. So This looked like a pretty cool play. Ray chips it up, completely beats them. Big stop up, gets a puck. Holy smokes, is this juicy or what? Is that juicy or what? I can sense the sheer disappointment in Ernest's heart right here. You got the juiciest pass, one-timer in the high slot coming up, and Ray decides to pass it this way. I can sense the disappointment. Look at that. Ernest is just completely heartbroken, Ray. Anyways, he finally gets it over to Ernest. Passes back down low. Alright, this looks like a pretty juicy offensive chance coming up. Oh, gotta be. Yeah. Maybe could have. Yeah. Brought it to that forehand. Get it to Ernest. That's fine. Just need a little bit more mustard on the pass. But that's okay. This is. Officer Ernest is back on the case. Stops it. Here comes Ray coming in. Oh my goodness. Going fancy behind the back pass. It wasn't terrible. I won't roast that one too much. Still on the offense, so pretty good so far. Oh, Ernest almost stops it up, but Officer Fione is on the case. Let's see if there's more action to be had. We're still on offense. Shot on net. Big juicy rebound. Kept in. Oh, we got a line change going on too. On the fly. Dave's on the ice. Ernest. Ooh. Big sharp angle shot. Not a huge fan of that one. He's just Ray on the opposite side. On that hash mark. Deep. Almost close to the boards. But we got big passing opportunities right here to Jazz, to Alex, to Dave. So he gets his heart broken, and then now he breaks the hearts of 3 others. Okay. I think this is with Kathy. Got some I don't know if I would call it bad habits, but it's very stationary. So right here, she really intends on forcing that pass through, right? 2 guys to get it to maybe Dave or Lena. Whereas she's got a lot of space to operate with. Good pass down. Definitely could have walked down that boards and then find a good seam. Definitely could have even just skated it out. So a couple common themes right now for her. Just really not taking advantage of the space that's being given and forcing the passes through. So some thoughts there. Alright, we're gonna show this one. Big save, Cliff, glove on the low side. That's a bouncy puck too. Defensive coverage. Kathy could probably have gotten there a little bit sooner, but that's okay. Bouncy pass. Ugh, looks nice. This is a perfect demonstration. So, we got Emily locking down that blue line on the strong side. And now this is permission to Thomas to be sneaky beaky. And so we see him start creeping up. Boom! Biggest chance opportunity right there. And so if we can think about going back to Lena's goal, and as how we saw Ernest was super active just on the wrong side. This is a good demonstration of having the weak side creep in And then we need our strong side D locking down the fort. Alright, this play coming up was pretty disgusting. So Alex has a nice good shot. Just goes a little higher, but oh my god, was this, look at this, look at this. Whoa, oh my god. Ooh, low blocker just in his armpit. Oh my goodness. Let's watch it one more time. Let's watch it one more time. Whoa. Oh man. So I think we got like 3 or 4 minutes left in the game. Bounces up to Emily. Oh no. So we have talked about in the past, for our D, the safe play is always send it back down the boards into the corner. Anything we do, if you're feeling pressure, never, never, never go D to D. Never, ever, 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 ever. So one option she could, Emily can definitely do is right here, boom, backhand pass down in the corner, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Option number 2, she could skate it down herself. So just get it over to the boards, go down, and we'll be like fine and dandy. Case, band on it, and now Wes is on a quick breakaway, and it's good that Thomas doesn't charge too hard for him. So give Wes the breakaway without too much pressure. He falls, crashes into the board himself, but it was a pretty nice goal. I'll give him that. And for Cliff, couldn't quite slide it, just went around him. Wes is a pretty big guy, so all good. So 3 minutes left, 2:52. We are now up by 1. Can we hold this lead? I thought I could have drawn a hooking penalty here. Don't know how it's not a hooking penalty. I can now tell why, because the ref wasn't even looking. That's unfortunate. You can see stick gets caught between the boards and myself, and now I can't move anywhere, and the puck gets run away. Big mistake right here. Ernest pinching. We have the lead. What is he doing? Why is he going down? Definitely should have started the retreat. We are in disaster land right here. Oh my god, we got the pinch, we got the double pinch, and now we got 3 going back the other way. Not good. Big save by Cliff, bails out our double pinching D on the lead. I gotta remind you, this is on the lead. A disaster. Ernest couldn't quite settle the puck there. Are we able to get it out? No, we cannot get it out. Still defending here. Big shot, big glove save by Cliff right there. Minute 10 left. So last minute 107. Let's skip ahead to where the action is. Skip ahead. Boom, puck drop. Gets it into the corner. Puck's behind the net. Oh, nobody's able to get it. Shot on net. Triple tips. And Cliff's able to cover it. 52 seconds. Let's skip ahead. Face off. Loss / win. Okay, so here is, again, we've kind of talked about this in the past. Our wingers should be covering the D. Now, when it's on the weak side, strong, like this side, Jess, instead of coming up here, she can come and cover over here. So how that would look like is Justin should be up here, Jess will be over here, the D will be going into this corner, and everyone else is coming out net front. And so what do we see? We see Justin going over there. Nobody on the D. Who should it be? Justin. Who should be covering this guy? Ernest. Who should be covering the rest? Ray and Fee and Jess. So Jess covering 15, Fee covering this player, Ray covering this player, Justin up here, Ernest over here. Would be fine and dandy. Instead, we got the double block with Justin and Ernest. Cliff can't see shit. Some guy's whispering him secrets on the back door. and the puck hits number 90 in the ass, bangs it home in the 5-hole, and they tie up the game 2-2. We can all identify what the mistakes were, and they have now tied the game. So let's recap. Justin should have been up here. Ernest should have been covering this player instead of. So the mistake here is going to this player. There's like 3 guys chasing after this player who it shouldn't have been. It should have been 1 person. And then because he passed it off, they all forget about him. Yikes. Yikes, 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 yikes. So we have now discovered the secret as to why we collapsed in Leafs fashion. And now it is 2-2. And so with last 30 seconds, banana peel, Jess tries to power through, but slips on the enormous amount of banana peels we have had in this game. Justin tries to be a little fancy. Again, I think at this point he's gotta maybe take it in himself. We're just leading M into this brick wall of the Lightning players. I don't know, get it deep, forecheck, something. And it was a offside anyway, so it doesn't matter. Let's see, we're still putting on the pressure. Reset, bounce, pass up, banana peel for Thomas. Getting a little fancy with those behind the passes. Couldn't quite get it. Pass up to Lena. Couldn't quite get it. Banana peel. And now they're coming back down. And that is game. 2-2 tie.